and then the pattern has the mark on it. You cut all the way down to that point. So I'm gonna cut this. It's on your pattern. It's marked on there. I measured it down. That's how I can tell you how long to cut your placket. Just measure down 5 inches. So cut this one with this thread snipper. But you all use your scissors. All the way to just above that point. Then we're going to do a stay stitch. Width of the foot. Keep it from stretching. And you gradually let it go to nothing. This is the placket we never did do because I don't like it. The other one is easier, but for this, it's a must. And then let it come back to the quarter. So then I have interfacing on one half of this because usually on a polo it buttons up, right? So we need stabilizer. So again, 1/4 inch for my guide. And I'm going to do another 1/4 on the other side for my guide so I know exactly where to line everything up when I go to stitch them together. And the reason I do that is because you notice fabric likes to stretch, right? It's a knit. So, this is my right side. This is my right side. I want to pin wrong and right sides together. Right side, wrong side. Remember on the shirt, we put these together and brought this out and matched it. Same thing. So to be sure, take these and line them up. Put a pin right at the center. And I will line this up at the center so you can control what you are doing. You won't let one stretch pass where it needs to go. All right, so we had these lined up. Let's cut all threads out of the way. Line them up. Sew it a quarter. Yep, and then right down to that point to nothing, and then you're just going to continue. So you can line these up right on top of each other. So right next to that stitch, you're coming to this point to nothing. Leave the needle down and we can get this pin out of the way. Line them back up. And continue to stitch. 1/4 inch. Then I would just take this, my 1/4 inch seam allowance, press it, press this, line these up and edge stitch. And again, I would make sure I found my center. Match up my center. This is already pressed. This is already pressed. These are lining up exactly where I know they need to finish at, so I don't have a problem with their layer. And plus, this is not going to stretch as much as this will because stabilizer's on it now, right? I want to line it up and stitch it just a little bit to cover up my seam. Now, if I was going to put a collar on my shirt, this is my center front and this would be my extension. When you finish this, one is going to flip to the inside like that and the other one like this. So I would if I had a collar, I wanted to attach this, I will fold this back and stitch across here whatever my seam allowance was first. So it would be finished, and then my collar would be attached to here. All right? Yeah, now on the Rugby one, they have a collar and a collar band, and it's attached all the way to the very end. But the Polo one, this is finished, and the collar stop here, and then the same on the opposite side. Okay. That makes sense? All right. So now we want to edge stitch. Line it up. Make sure you stitch over just enough to conceal that seam. Turn it under, make sure you get everything under there. Conceal that seam. Make sure it's all lining up. It is warm in here today. Now this is the one thing that's different than when you did the sleeve placket. Everything else is identical to doing a sleeve placket. The only difference is this is wider, and the one we did, the man style one, it was wide also. But this is like the basic sleeve placket. Matter of fact, this is called a placket. The difference here is now we take this and fold it back, and we stitch across here right at that fold line. And it's different on one side than the other because one is a man's style and one is a woman's. To make it stay in place. And that's the placket. Now sometimes you see them with the X stitched across there. Yep, this here. It opens. See the buttons across here, right? So it's your choice how you want to finish it. You know, sometimes it's just double stitch right there, then it opens. So you see this a lot on dress, but definitely on those rugby shirts and those polo shirts. Yep, they get a collar and collar band, and then it just unbuttons. It opens right here at the neck. This is the opening. Okay. They're looking so crazy, like,